UFC Fight Night on UFC on ABC 5. Emmett versus Topuria just took place. And I'm going to go through the full card recap, starting with the early prelims, ending with the main event. Yeah, UFC Fight Night Jacksonville, decent card. Get started with the early prelim opener of Cedric Dumas versus Cody Brundage. You gotta get both. First off, pathetic fight. I woke up early for this. Terrible fight to start off the card. They should have started off with Jenkins Emmett, which was... I'll get to that. But this was a pathetic fight. Both guys shouldn't be in the UFC whatsoever. Cedric Dumas lost to Josh Friend, who lost to Trajan Gore. And who lost to Cody Brundage. I guess it's a quad circle there. Oh well. Yeah. Cedric Dumas. Not a good fighter, but he stuffed the takedowns and ended up on top. That's how he won the fight. Whatever. Cut Cody Brundage from the UFC. That's 3 straight losses to good opponents. I get it, but I don't care. He shouldn't be in the UFC. His only good win is Trajan Gore. Man, if Bo Nickel loses to him, man, Nickel, you better get an easy win, or else you're trash. And your hype's just, if you take him to round 2, your hype's derailed. Basically how it goes. Better finish him early. Yeah, good stuff from Cedric Dumas. We move on up the card. Jack Jenkins versus Jamal Emmers. Good win from Jack Jenkins. I don't know. I think Emmers won round 3. We can say that comfortably. Emmers won round 3. But the first 2 rounds are just a toss-up, I think. Round 1's either way. Jenkins should win it, but Emmers was just outlanding him. That's the issue. Same thing for round 2. But Emmers was looking good. If anyone should have won this, maybe it should have been Emmers. But I'm not going to call this a huge robbery. Maybe it was an incorrect decision. But yeah. First 2 rounds were a toss-up. I think round 1's genuinely either way. Round 2, honestly, I think... What was happening in round 2 again? They both outstruck each other. I don't know. Either way fight, you decide who wins. First 2 rounds were a toss-up, in my opinion. Emmers wins round 3. Could be 3-0 Emmers on some card. But it could be 2-1 Jenkins. So whatever. Or maybe it's 2-1 Emmers. Maybe one of the rounds went Jenkins, the other round went to Emmers. Who knows? We move on. Up the card. Chepe Mariscal versus Trevor Peek. I didn't know Chepe was the one to do it, man. But he just completely looked like crap out there. Like, Chepe was beating him, outlanding him here and there. Had really good hip tosses. Man, I'm going to be honest, Chepe, he's not good either. I could see him being the next Trevor Peek, to be honest. Just so unskilled and everything. But he does have some good grappling. But he's just open. Maybe he fell into a scrap, but also was throwing hip tosses in there as well. But man, Chepe Mariscal, not a good win. He beat Trevor Peek, though. Every round, Trevor Peek. Aside from the memes, he's shit. And we saw it coming. And he didn't look good at all. Didn't look good at all. Yeah, good stuff. He beat Eric Gonzalez, one of the worst fighters I've ever to be seen. Eric Gonzalez. You know? And he beat him. So yeah, good stuff from... Man, he's like a little Minecraft character, man. Trevor Peek. Man. I just looked at his Topology picture. But yeah, good stuff from Chepe Mariscal. Don't see him being anything, but he'll be like the next Trevor Peek, but maybe a little bit further. Who knows? We move on. Up the card. Yeah. Joshua Van versus Zhalgas Magilov. I scored this for Joshua Van. Last 2 rounds. First round he can also get, really, but I gave it to Zalgas personally. Joshua Van. Won by cheats. Good win, though. He beat Zalgas. You know, something Charles Johnson couldn't really do. You know, this was the actual one where, like, Van actually should have won. Zalgas actually should have lost. Sucks for Zalgas, though. Give him one more chance. This was a short notice fight. His opponents keep falling out. This was a close fight in general. Give the man one more chance. Come on. But man, I guess the bowl cut didn't work. For a robbery decision like Pimlet. Guess it didn't. Man. Good stuff, though, from Joshua Van. Groin kick in round 2. And he had a flurry. You know, the referee didn't see anything. They want Van to win. He was supposed to fight in the Contender Series, but they called it. UFC wouldn't have allowed him to step up. He was already fighting in the Contender Series. So, you know, they like him. And where's Van from? He's from Myanmar. Like, do they, like, of course you're going to have a market from there. So, yeah, Van wins. Actually looks good. Wins by cheats. Oh, well, we move on. Tabitha Ricci versus Jillian Robertson. Picked Ricci to win. She looked good. She was just a step ahead of Jillian Robertson each time and won every round. Yeah, Robertson's not good. Not good at all. It's a good start from Tabitha Ricci. She could be something, but I don't know. I'm not too sure. Because, you know, I don't know. I'm not too sure if she can be something. I don't see people out grappling her. I just don't know. I just think some girls can just, like, I think in a prime Rose Namajunas would just, is she a strawweight or flyweight? I'm completely forgetting. She's a strawweight. Alright. But I think like a Rose Namajunas would just outstrike her. But yeah, good stuff from Ricci. She's good. She won. I picked her. Easy prediction. We move on up the card. Mateusz Rebecki versus Loic Radzhabov. Rebecki was just not landing him and beating him up. Rebecki looked good. Radzhabov's a bit overrated. I don't know why I picked him to win, because Rebecki looked so shit against Fior did better. Nick Fior, a guy who got destroyed by Chase Hooper, did better against Rebecki than Radzhabov. I'm going to say that again. 17-5-1. Loic Radzhabov, who just beat Esteban Ribovic. I can't say that fucking name. He beat Esteban last fight in March. Nick Fior, I think he's like 7-2, maybe more wins, maybe 9-2, something like that. He did better against Rebecki than Radzhabov, but Radzhabov's he's not good, not good at all. Won't pick him ever again. He good stuff from Rebecki though. We move on up the card. Randy Brown versus Wellington Turman. Good stuff from Randy Brown. Wellington Turman's not good. We move on up the card. But yeah, Turman had some control against the cage. Yeah, we move on up the card. Neil Magny versus Philip Rowe. I picked Neil Magny to win. It's one of those fights where it's just either way. You cannot score. Sometimes you just can't score anything. It's too freaking close. Phil Rowe can win round 1. Magny can win the 3rd round, though. But I think the first 2 rounds can go Rowe. Maybe one of those rounds can go Magny. It's just an either way fight. Magny won, though. I picked Magny as an underdog. And he won. I think he was a favorite, actually. But yeah, he won. I picked him. Yeah. Because Fro, he struggles with grappling. Magny can grapple. But he didn't really out-grapple. He just kind of had more cage control. But yeah, he didn't even out-grapple him. Good stuff either way, though, from Neil Magny. We move on up the card to the main card. Brendan Allen versus Bruno Silva. Good win from Brendan Allen. Actually, a good performance. Got caught on the feet here and there. But he actually, he dropped Silva badly as well. Which did shock me. Because Allen, he doesn't KO people. You know? He doesn't KO people, he doesn't drop them. He has no power really in his hands. He fights like an idiot. But he got caught early, which freaking really scared me. And then he dropped Silva, which was shocking. Silva just has the same issue, man. How did Tavares get chinned by him, man? I don't get that. How the hell did Tavares lose to him? Good win from, what's his name? Brendan Allen. But, yeah, good win. Honestly, good win. Maybe we can rebook the Jack Manson fight. Yeah, good stuff from Allen. Just, I think someone with a good chin and big power and good takedown. I know he called out Adesanya specifically. He's not gonna get Adesanya, but he would destroy Allen. Good chin, good striking, decent takedown defense. I think he'd stuff Allen's takedowns. You know, but Allen took the back and subbed Silva, so good job. We move on. David Onama versus Gabriel Santos. Onama, man, why would you had a sick KO and you just ruined it. Good stuff, though. It was pretty even beforehand. Santos was kind of out-grappling him. I can't believe him. He had a good uppercut. Bang. Put down Santos. By the way, how did Lerone Murphy go to a split with him? Onama got drowned. Nate Landwehr beat him and drowned him. Nate Landwehr, who's open, and Onama caught him, but Onama just lost to Landwehr. Daniel Santos lost a split decision to Lerone Murphy where he arguably should have won. I'm picking Joshua Kalibau, by the way, over Lerone Murphy. I was pretty 50-50. I'm picking Kalibau now. Can't stop doubting him as well. Man, Lerone Murphy's shit. Couldn't do anything to Santos, really, other than kicks, like a soy boy. Yeah, I'm picking Kalibau to KO him badly, but at UFC London coming up soon. But, man, Onama. Izzy did it to Alex Pereira. I get it. But that was one time, and he started it. I think some other YouTuber guy in boxing, YouTube boxing thing, he KO'd someone, and he just did the celebration. Where he hit him after the bell, where he hit him with ground pound shots after he was out cold. He just did the arrow thing, you got a sick KO and you ruined it. I know Adesanya did the same thing, but he started it. And it made sense, because Pereira had arrows. He always walks out shooting the arrow. It made sense. But now you're just making a fool of yourself. No one cares about Gabriel Santos. No one even cares about you. But either way, Gabriel Santos, he's not good. Whatever. Card makes no sense. We move on. Justin Tafa versus Austin Lane. Unfortunate. This actually sucks. Yeah. Justin Tafa, it was going to be a good scrap. Lane was chewing up his body, though, with big kicks early on. It looked like it was going to be a Lane win, but eye poke happened. It's fucking annoying. Why can't they just get new gloves? Better gloves. But no, they can't. They have to have the ones where it pokes your eye. And it benefits lots of superstars like John Jones. Yeah. Good win from no one. Good win from the gloves and the eye pokes. Yeah, it looked like Lane was chewing him up, though. I was looking at that closer. Lane chewing... Because, again, I didn't watch it live. But I watched afterwards. Lane, it looked like he was going to chew him up. With body kicks. Looked like it was going to be a Lane win, but... Oh, well. He eye poked. It's his fault. Should have kicked Tafa. That didn't happen then. We move on up the card. Macy Barber versus Amanda Hebos. Andrea Lee did better. Andrea Lee. What is this card? It was a great card, but the results made no sense. That's what it was, really. But yeah, good stuff from Macy Barber. She won. Put away He-Boss, who's chinny, and I was thinking that, but I didn't think He-Boss was actually going to win this. Shukagian took like 7 months. Took number 2 contender Caitlin. Well, I don't know what rank Shukagian is. I think she's number 2. She's in the top 5. But she took her to a split decision. He-Boss arguably beat Shukagian. Man. Crazy to me. Crazy to me. Good stuff from Macy Barber. She won. Good streak right now from Macy Barber. Wouldn't mind doing her versus someone else next. Maybe do her versus... I don't know. He-Boss is chinny, though. Chinny, He-Boss. Yeah. She had a great performance last time. Andrea Lee did better. Man. Miranda Maverick. Macy Barber probably wins a rematch dominantly, let's be real. We move on to the main event. Josh Emmett versus Ilia Topuria. I've already made a full reaction to this individually on the channel. You can go check it out. But, good win from Topuria. I already spoke about the performance. Really, what's next for him? We're going to talk about now. I think it's the winner of Volk Yair. If it's you already mentioned in an interview, he'll face Holloway. I'll get to that in a second, though. But if Volk wins, let's say he takes somewhat damage, but he can turn around really quickly. He's a champ. They probably have the best doctors for him. Let's hope let's say he gets dropped but wins. But let's just hope he wins against Yair. I wouldn't mind if Yair won, though. It'd be a bit of a shake-up, but yeah, let's hope he wins. Turn them around for September in Australia. Co-main event. Main event could be Adesanya versus Whitaker or Duplessis if they can make it. Man, they did Australia at such a stupid time. Should have done it like December or something, but no, they did it 2 months after. Only 2 months after all the Australians are fighting at the International Fight Week. Stupid, but anyways, Topuria face Volk if he wins. If Volk loses, run back the Yair Volk rematch. And if Holloway beats TKZ, you do Holloway versus Topuria. I know Topuria said he wants it in Spain. I wouldn't mind that, honestly. But I don't think they're going to go to Spain. They're already going to France. So, they could. Maybe at the end of the year. Maybe a fight night in December. Fight night in Madrid. UFC Fight Night Madrid, maybe UFC Fight Night Barcelona. Wherever they go, whatever's the capital, you can do Topuria versus Holloway. Yeah, if Holloway beats TKZ, which is going to happen, let's be real. But this is if Volk loses. If Volk wins, give Topuria the title shot. Either way, though. No, nevertheless, though, he got a great win. Good stuff from Ilia Topuria. Yeah, it's a full card recap. Good card. Great card. It was a great card. Just weird. It's like, it was a great card, but weird results. Like, results that don't make sense in hindsight. You know? Like, David Onama chins Gabriel Santos, who lost to Nate Landwehr. Onama lost to Nate Landwehr dominantly. And Gabriel Santos arguably beat Lerone Murphy. So, in that case, Landwehr will beat... Not Landwehr. Kalibau is going to beat Lerone Murphy, I think, coming up. That's a prediction change right there. All in one different whole fight. Yeah. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Peace.